Hey guys, Mark and Jamie here, and welcome back to another episode in the TVR33 SEMA build. And a lot's been done since our last video. You're going to see Jamie fit the new bulkhead, which positions the steering column and the pedal box, and he also reinforced the bulkhead for the new heater box and aircon unit. I made this is the wiper mechanism, so yeah, that's also been made. We've done that so we could do the bonnet. So yeah, you got loads of cool stuff coming up. But in this video we're just concentrating on what Jamie did. I also finished the rear screen panel there, so we've got a submerged screen which makes it look super cool. We love the rear end and that looks super cool. That's it guys. Yeah, watch this video, subscribe and press the notification button so you can get the next video that's coming up. And yeah, enjoy, and we'll catch you in the next one. That's the Skyline one, that's the TVR one. This is the mounting point. These two mounting points are pretty much in the same position. It's just the height that's different. On this and this one, it doesn't have that mounting point. We can either take it off. I think we're going to have to take it off because the pedal box will go in between there. So I think that's going to get in the way of the pedal box. I think what we've got to do, Jamie, pedal box in first, and then we can just offer that up. Just break it off, not a big deal. And we can offer it up to where that mount. If this goes through, it'll be perfect. These two aside for now, Jamie, then we'll be able to figure out these two. So quick recap. We've completely finished the rear end now. Bulkhead, Jamie's done, which is allowing us to do the inner arches and inner features of the engine bay. So yeah. Credit box and steering is now all in. Yeah, so Jamie spent a couple of days in there getting high on his own supply with fiberglass filler. So yeah, look at this, good job. We've got all the pedal box in place, steering columns in place, and that's all one. We've already completed putting the front end onto the Cerberus shell, but now we've got a problem that the bonnet is a completely different shape to what we need. So we need to make hinges. Obviously there's no hinges that you can buy off the shelf to make them fit and to work, so we've got to make hinges. And that being said, we'll just show you how this lines up. Quite fit right, and there's big gaps here because on the Cerberus the heater box section is here, and that's why they've left this big gap here. So what we're going to do is we're going to straighten that out like this, so this is all one piece. We'll do the same with the other section there, and that lump that I don't know what that lump is for. It's just a random piece of fiberglass that's sticking out there. So we'll go ahead and straighten all of it out, so it'll just be like a normal shaped bonnet, and then we'll go ahead and shape the bulkhead as well. But before we do that, we need to get the bonnet on hinges and get it all lined up as best we can, and then we can work the edges off afterwards with filler and fiberglass. Yeah. And what we need to do, Jamie, up in there, we need to drill. If you're gonna have to cut it and put this end here, you know, or cut that short, just flip it around. I can extend the back. You see all of these gaps on the sag rest, that's where the heater box is and the wipers on that side. Because this has got different bulkhead, I want to straighten the back of the bonnet out like this, so we get rid of all it, so just be even all the way through. 13, the washer. Just touch in here. We don't really want to cut anything here until we've put the hinges on, and then we can see what we need to cut, you know. But if we line up the front edge, we know that's where it's got to be, yes, like that. Once we put the hinges on, see, like this bit here, we're gonna have to fillet. This bit stays up where that, and it comes above the windscreen, so you get the air coming like this, and then you have the other panel under there that closes it all up. This side, this is nice. This side is pretty nice. This is a red on the fiberglass stem. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mark this, Jeremy. We're gonna cut the side of this, yeah? Alright guys, give you a quick update on the TVR. We've got the bonnet all lined up now, got the hinges done. I'm just waiting for the bonnet pins to come before we can finish the sides off of the bonnet, because at the moment they're a little bit too low, so I want to build them up. But before we build them up, I need the pins, so the bonnet's in exactly the right place where it's going to remain, so we can get it all built up. Where is Jamie? Where is Jamie? Jamie! Where is Jamie? Ah, there's Jamie. Jamie, what's going on, man? We're working on the TVR. What are you doing?
Take a break from TVR and we're going to start this thing.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do to that?
I'm going to strip it.
Strip it? For what for?
For a rocket bunny kit.
Oh, sick. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's do it. Get it on the ramp.
Right.
One of Jamie's favourite cars we just got in. Belongs to Charlie Rob Fitness. this is as close, because the shape is completely different. I don't even know if this bonnet was a good copy. I think when we did the last car we did have problems putting it on, but we didn't finish it. They prepped it, so I didn't get to finish it. So right, look, you can see, look, it's way off here. So I think what we should do now is find a location for the bonnet things. Like, I've got the small, these are the medium ones. I think they're alright, innit? The other size are too big. So we'll work out a location for make the bracketry for it, get it all drilled in, get it all lined up as best as we can, and then what we can do is, while it's all down and in shape, there's going to be a lot of tension on it. But what we can do is get the heat gun and heat it up so it softens the fiberglass, and then that should hold the shape.
Yeah.
And then once that's set, and then we can do the filler work. We can come off the underneath of this.
Yeah.
Come down off from the underneath of this, and you see what I'm in here? How do you think? Just there. Hey guys, unfortunately we've come to the end of another video. I wanted to finish the bonnet in this video, but unfortunately we can't because we're missing one vent. We've had these 3D printed, but the printers forgot to print the pair for both sides. So yeah, unfortunately we have to stop here because I need the vent to fill up the side of the bonnet so we can get both sides level. So yeah, you're just gonna have to wait for the next video. Unfortunately. So yeah, we'll stop it here. Again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share and all that good stuff. We'll catch you in the next one.